everybody! My name is Eden and welcome back to the Original Fashion Tarot channel! We're back for the second and final video today, this one being on Taurus, who in the Greek mythos roughly equates to Apollo, the god of the sun, healing, archery, poetry, prophecy, music, and probably a couple of other things that I can't name off the top of my head right now. As I've said many times in my previous readings, he is a very multi-talented god, Apollo. Now, that does not make him the jack of all trades. No. That particular title belongs to Hermes, god of travelers. Hope we're all having a wonderful Tuesday. It's a Tuesday when this goes up. You're one day into the week. How's it going so far? Hope you guys had a good weekend before. We're looking forward to this one now. And without much further ado, let's go ahead and get right into this, shall we? Starting us off, we have Hades Underworld. Okay. Not necessarily a bad start. Not necessarily a bad start at all. Are we looking for a new beginning, perhaps? Taurus, are we looking for a new start, a new fresh perspective on life, something along those lines, perhaps? I'm not sure, but it sure looks that way to me. Let's see where this goes, though. Let's see where this goes. Close acquaintance? The Flight of Icarus. Okay. So already we've got something new to work with here. So, your friend may be flying too close to the sun while you are having a fresh start in your life. You're putting yourself back together. You're getting your stuff. And I think, the other word I could have used that's going to get me demonetized. Together. You're getting your stuff together, Taurus. And your friend may not be. Your friend may be where you were not so very long ago. They are overextending themselves, flying too close to the sun, that sort of thing. Not good for them, possibly okay for you. We shall see. Where's your head at? Pegasus's birth. Okay, reasonable. Your thoughts dwell on love and hope and, dreams of the future, it seems. You have a fresh start, because that's what this is. Hades Underworld and Pegasus' birth, these are cards of the future. They are cards of new beginnings, of fresh starts. They are cards of hope for life. Above all else, they represent new beginnings. That's what you need to focus on right now, Taurus. You have a chance at a fresh start, new beginning, a clean slate on life. Not many people get that chance. Don't waste it. You have a chance to start over and make something good out of it. Don't waste it. Now, what's around you? The grace of Aphrodite. Very nice. So, you've got a lot of support. While you've got this clean slate working, you've got perhaps friends, perhaps a lover. You've got a lot of support to help you through this new chapter in your life. Not sure what's happening with your friend just yet, but you yourself, Taurus, you're doing great. You've got support, you got a new beginning, you've got a fresh start. What more do you really want, Taurus? Like, what more could you really ask for out of your future here? What more can you ask for a fresh start? What do you want? The Labyrinth's Escape. Interesting. So you're trying to leave your past behind. And you're also trying to help your friend leave the past behind. You're trying to help your friend out of their own personal hell. You're trying to help your friend out. And you've already escaped yours. Like you've already, ascended. You've already come back to Earth. You're good right now. Your life is great. But problem is, you, you're trying to help your friend here as well. And you're trying not to get dragged back in along with them. That's a tough one, Taurus. That is a tough situation to be in. That is not the most ideal thing in the world. So be cautious, tread lightly, and don't take too many risks here. Don't take a step too far. Who's advising you? The enchantment of Circe. Okay, so your lover or your friend, perhaps, is telling you, be careful. They're the one who's advising you, telling you how to do this, how to do that. They're the one giving you the stability that you need to make this happen. Because you want to be able to help your friend without a solid foundation to stand on. And right now, that foundation is this person in your life. Whoever this is, whoever you love very deeply here, they are the foundation for you helping your friend out. They are the person you're able to rely on, to go back to talk to say, hey, I had a roadblock, got any ideas? Or to say, hey, I made some progress, what's next? They are the one you need right now. Talk to them, stay open with them, and do not shut them out, Taurus. Beg of you, do not shut them out. Please. What's your dilemma? The Eye of Cyclops. Wow. You already see where your friend is heading. You already see it. You don't need your eyes to see that. You have your eye. Singular, your third eye. You already see where your friend is heading, Taurus. And you don't like what you're seeing. You don't like what you're seeing in your friend right now. It reminds you perhaps a little bit too much of yourself. And they're heading on a downward spiral, and perhaps, just perhaps, they might not be able to climb out of it like you did. So, Taurus, I'm going to give you a word of advice here. You don't have to take it. Just a word of advice. If it looks like saving your friend is going to come at too high a cost to yourself, save yourself. You have a life of your own to worry about now, Taurus. Don't waste it. You got a second chance. Make it count. Who has the power? Echo's Lament. Wow. You fear losing this friend of yours. And who wouldn't? Who honestly would not lose, who honestly would not fear, losing this friend of theirs, losing, all that friendship, all that love that they got from that friend. Who wouldn't fear that? Who doesn't hate, losing a friend? But you gotta remember, Taurus, their choices are not your own. You have no control over their choices right now. Whatever choices they made to put themselves on this downward spiral were theirs. They were their choices. There's nothing you can do about it. And honestly, you need to take a step back, I think. You've gotten a little bit too invested. Take a step back and realize that sometimes some fates are inescapable. What's holding you back? The triumph of Hercules. You feel as though if you did it, so can they. But that's not always the case, Taurus. Just because, for instance, Bill Gates became a billionaire from almost nothing, doesn't mean that everybody can. Not everybody is that lucky or that in the right circumstances or in the right place at the right time. Not everybody can become a billionaire, Taurus. It's not that easy. Just because you were able to do it doesn't mean you can too. It doesn't mean they can as well. Sorry. It doesn't mean that they can as well. So just bear that in mind, okay? Bear that in mind. What's being hidden? Dionysus's celebration. Okay. So, yeah, there it is. You already have your own life to celebrate, Taurus. You redeemed your life from the fire, from the darkness. Do not lose it again. Celebrate your life. Celebrate your accomplishments, what it took to bring you to this point. Celebrate that, Taurus. Remember the sacrifices you had to make. And do not be so foolish as to have to make them again. Do not be so foolish. Can you succeed? The Olympian Summit. Absolutely you can. Absolutely you can. And you are surrounded by people who support you right now. You are surrounded by every single person you need to be right now. You have support, you have happiness, you have love, you have every possible resource you could possibly need, Taurus, to stay on the right course. Stay the course, Taurus. Do not let this go. Do not. And I repeat this very firmly, Taurus. Do not lose your way again. What happens in the end? The Oracle's dream. You're living the dream, Taurus. You are living the dream that you always wanted for yourself. And just because your friend isn't able to find that dream themselves right now, doesn't mean they won't be able to in the future. It doesn't mean that your friend won't be able to find that dream for themselves in the future. It just means that right now, Taurus, they are on a path that you cannot pull them away from. And I know that may be hard to accept, Taurus, but that's okay. That is okay, Taurus, that they are on that path. Maybe they will learn the same lessons you did, but they have to learn them the hard way. And that's okay. Now, when's this all happening? Prometheus's gift. You've given all you got. They're on their set course. You can't change that now. And all of this is going to take place over the next 3 months. It's going to be a bit of a longer form reading, maybe a bit of a long journey for both you and your friend and those around you. But Taurus, I cannot stress this enough. They made their choices. You can't control that. I know you may want to. I know you're so dedicated. You're so loyal to helping this friend out of their bad situation. But sometimes you have to accept that people can't be helped that don't want to help themselves. And that's okay. Okay. On that not so cheerful note, I'm going to do a quick recap and I want to end things off. Hope you guys have been enjoying the video thus far. And if you have been enjoying the video, please do go check me out on Twitter. Got the same name as this YouTube channel. I do some exclusive content on there sometimes. And same kind of content on there as this channel. And if you really love the content on there, consider dropping me a follow. It helps support me, and it helps support the channel. So without much further ado, recap time. So, you have a new beginning for yourself. That's the theme of this reading. You have a new beginning, you have a new beginning, you have a new beginning. You've been given a second chance, Taurus. You have love and support, you have perhaps family, friends, a lover, something along those lines. You have support. You have everything you need to stay on this path. Your friend is heading for the sun. Straight for it. They're on their course. They've made their choices, Taurus. You can't change that. And I know you want to help them escape. I know. You so desperately want to help because you believe they can do the same things you did. And maybe they can. Maybe at some point they can, but not right now, Taurus. Not right now. They just can't. They're on their course. They've made their choices. They're locked in. And you see that. You see that with your third eye, Taurus. You see it. You know it. And just because you've achieved these victories of yourself doesn't mean that they can right now. They will in time, but they need to learn the hard lessons. And once they're ready to accept help, then you can step in, Taurus. Then you can meet with them. Then you can help them achieve your dream, their dream, whatever. But for right now, the biggest lesson you can take away from this reading, Taurus, is that sometimes it's best to let go. And on that not so cheerful note, thank you all so very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, Turn on notifications so you don't miss a single one of my videos. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, folks. We're also trying to get to 800 subscribers before the end of the month. So please, smash like, smash subscribe. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace out, folks. Have a good one.